Hi ladies, I'm excited to meet with you today and show you how I do a 2-wrap pedicure. A lot of people are afraid to try a pedicure because they're like, I don't know how I could possibly do that, and it's really easy. So let's get started. The first thing I do is I take my first 2 wraps, and you want to measure across from here to here to see which of these 2 largest wraps fit the width of your big toe. Now for me, it's the second to the smallest. So I've taken that wrap and I've cut it in half. I want to lift it with my cuticle pusher, with my orange stick, just like normal. And then I use the square end because my toes are a little bit squared on the bottom. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to gently cut a little curve right into the corners, just a little there, just right in the corners. I don't know if you can see that or not, but I just slightly rounded the edges. Now, I'll take that and heat it with my Jamberry heater till it's slightly soft. Let me see if I can get my foot up here. Oh, let that down there. Then I'm going to take the soft wrap and I'm going to lay it, again, close to my cuticle, but not on my cuticle. Touch it in the middle. Take that Jamberry heater. I'm trying to get you guys a good angle there, sorry. Heat one side. I do this just like I do my nails. Grab the tweezers and kind of pull it over, rub it down. Make sure I get it in all the corners real good. Take the other side, heat it with the heater. I grab the tweezers, tuck it in place, rub it down real good. I grab my cuticle pusher, make sure all of the edges are rubbed down. And then I'm going to trim that slightly while it cools, just so it's not hanging off and we can move on to the next nail, because most people get confused on the next part. I'm going to come back and file that in a minute, okay? Now, this is where most people get confused, is on the little toes. You see, because there's one big wrap, or the medium wrap, either one, will do all 8 little toes. First, I cut it straight down the middle, and then I'm going to cut this in 4 pieces. So I cut it in the middle, and then in the middle again. As you see, I got 4 pieces there, okay? These 4 pieces I'm going to use to do my 4 little toes, and I'm going to show you how it works. So I'm going to get one, and I'll lift it on the edge. Well, first of all, I kind of line it up to my toe and see how it fits. I'll try to use the curve or the edge, and I'll just trim off the sides. See how I've lined that up? I'm going to trim this corner a little bit. And it doesn't have to be an exact fit, because people don't notice from the standing up how perfect your toenail fits. I just trimmed off those 2 corners and I left this little rounded edge. And I'm going to lift it again with my orange stick. I can't lift this one. There. Ta-da! Lift it with my orange stick. Heat it slightly with my heater. Line it up on my toe. There goes my heater. Rub it down with the cuticle pusher, just like before. I'm going to trim off the excess. I have a little bit of extra over here that's touching my cuticle. I'm just going to trim that real quick. Trim off the top and let that cool. Now I'm going to go back and file the first one. Straight down only, not up and down, not sideways. Sometimes getting the corners is a little bit more difficult. And then I'll also file off this one just so you can see the finished product on the first 2 toes. You can understand that you'll do all 4 of the toes the same way as you did that first one. Some people will not do their baby toe depending on how small their baby toe is, and just allow that to have the polished color underneath it, or do a coordinating polish. I'm going to heat these both up really good again. The secret to long-lasting toe jams is, of course, not to get them wet for a couple of hours. Don't do this right before your shower. Do it either in the midday or at the end of your day, and let it spend the night on your feet before it applies. But look how pretty